Hello, everyone. So today our guest is Abhishek Purohit, who is the founder of Voice of Crypto, which is a crypto news website with having more than 1 million users. He also have a other startup named Vitamin AI, from where you can hire AI agents for your own digital work, and you can pay them based on your work. And we today we will try to dive into the world of the crypto, that what is crypto basics and how being an investor you should be investing in crypto. So I hope you guys will enjoy this podcast. So let's dive into the podcast.
Thank you for joining today. I was going through your website, like Voice of Crypto, and I think you guys have probably like more than 1 million users
Correct.
visiting your website. So,
Right.
can you explain for the audience a bit about like crypto and blockchain, like basics, like for a beginner?
Yeah, sure. So I think the biggest question which arises and which again is a misconception is like how you use crypto and blockchain in a single line. So crypto and blockchain are a bit different. Crypto is just a use case of blockchain. Blockchain is a technology which is used for crypto. So probably I would say blockchain is like electricity. So electricity you can use either to uh, maybe switch on a heater, or maybe you can also use it to switch on an AC. So that's what blockchain is. Crypto is a use case of blockchain, and it has been used quite people use it. I mean, they think blockchain and crypto is same, but it's not actually the same. Blockchain can be also used in use cases like healthcare. It can also be used in voting. It can also be used in your land supply. Whereas crypto's use case, which comes from blockchain, is specifically in payments and investment. So that's the difference between both these two.
So, blockchain is what it is like, kind of means why we call it blockchain? Is it a kind of chain or something?
It's a sort of chain, but let me explain it to you in simple manner. Let's say you and me, we go to a part, or let's say you and me are talking here, and maybe after this call, let's say we are not talking virtually, we are in person, and you ask me for $100. You tell me, Abhishek, can you give me $100? Can you lend me $100? And I say, okay, that's fine. I give you a note of $100, and you tell me that I'll pay you back in next 2 weeks. After 2 weeks, I meet you again. I tell you that, Tapan, can you please give me my $100? And you say, you have never given me any $100, right? There's no proof to it. How
Mm-hmm.
do I make that proof, right?
Mm-hmm.
Let's take this scenario in a different manner. Let's say you and me are at a party. There are around 100 people there, and then again you ask me saying that, Abhishek, can you give me $100? And I say, okay, I'll give you $100, and I go on stage and I tell that this is the note which I'm giving to Tapan. This is the note number. This is the time. This is the denomination, and this is what I want to do. Out of all those 100 people, they all note this detail. So they say, this is the time Abhishek has given $100 to Tapan, this time, this is a note number. And then after 2 weeks, when I ask you and I tell you that, Tapan, you need to give me $100 back, you say, no, I have not got any $100 from here. Then what happens is, there are 100 people who have written it down in a diary. Right now, if you want to, let's say, in case you don't want to pay that $100 back to me, what you have to do is you have to convince 51 people out of that 100 people to say that this note was not given to me. Then it will be proven that this is not done. So now just this is the concept of blockchain, where multiple people are noting down the same transaction everywhere. Now just multiply this 100 to more than 100, like more than 1,000, 10,000 people. It's happening automatically every time on different computers. So that's what blockchain is.
Oh, okay. So it's like, I would say, if you're doing some transaction, there's like building more trust because more people are like
Yes.
noting it down.
Yes, everybody is noting it down. Correct. So it's a digital transaction.
Okay. And what do you think about like nowadays, if you see on YouTube and like there are so many influencers, they are coming and they are telling, hey, buy this crypto and tomorrow you will be millionaire. So what do you think about like this? Is it like how true it is, and what's like, is it a
What do
scam or
you think?
I'm not
What
sure,
is
like,
your opinion about it? Right.
for me it's like, I don't know, like, I never like bought any. So for me, I'm like always like, you should analyze coin or
Correct.
whatever investment you are doing and then do it. But still a lot of people are doing it. So is it like,
Correct.
is it possible to become rich quickly?
I mean, it is. If it was possible to become rich quickly, I'm sure these YouTubers won't tell you, right? Why will I tell my secret to all of you? So that's quite logical. Definitely do not believe in whatever you hear. Do your own research. There's crypto is not a quick rich scheme where you just put $10 and it becomes $1,000. Yes, people might have made money, and there are real people I also know who have made this amount of money, but there is only 1% of those. So 99% of people lose money. Think it like an investment, like how you invest in stocks, gold, land. Think it in that format. It is growing. It is going to grow. It has a long term fundamental. It has a long term value, but it will not happen in one day that you suddenly put and you become a millionaire. It's not going to happen.
Oh, okay. And if suppose there's a beginner and who wants to start a crypto journey, then how person should proceed?
So I think first of all, you should definitely, if you are actually wanting to get into crypto from an investment or from a learning perspective, read the Bitcoin paper, which simply explains you the fundamentals of Bitcoin, how crypto works, what is the reason for creating this kind of crypto. So that's number one. Number two, there's a very interesting website called Voice of Crypto. Go there, read there. We have tons of content, tons of podcasts, tons of YouTube videos, which will explain you what cryptocurrencies is. Then maybe start investing a little bit in crypto, but only invest what you can afford to lose. Like, don't invest all your wealth or even 50% of that. Invest very less. Understand, because you will only understand once you invest something in it. I think that's the only way to learn. I mean, you can't just learn without doing things. So yeah, I think first learn and then earning. That there's a huge potential of what you can do with crypto, definitely, for sure.
So if I have to suppose like I have to invest in stock and I have to invest in crypto, so how much percentage should a person should go for crypto?
I mean, I have no answer for that. It depends. If you are bullish, if you can take risk, deploy more on crypto. But again, there is a high chance of, because there's a high volatile market. It's not organized yet, so there is also high chance of risk as well. Depending on your risk appetite, you can define what you want to do.
Okay, so it's basically I would say like more maybe like 10% or whatever you want you can lose.
Yeah, I mean, whatever you define, it depends on person to person.
And what do you how you see crypto in like next 5 to 10 years?
So I see. I mean, crypto is going to go through a huge journey, especially Donald Trump coming into power now in US, and they've already started some sort of legal and laws in which they are going to make Bitcoin as a strategic reserve for a country. And if and in fact, I think more than 23 states in US have already uh, posted this bill that they want to make Bitcoin as a strategic. I think once that starts happening, there'll be an arms race between multiple countries, because everybody would like to get that pie of Bitcoin. So next 5 to 10 years look crazy. I think it's gonna go rocket high. And more than that, I think more than price point, I think the mass adoption will start coming in. People will start accepting it. There have been already a lot of products which have been built upon as end user case for crypto. So probably tomorrow you can just use your Bitcoin wallet or your cryptocurrency as a payment method. So yeah, I think adoption is coming. People are understanding it, and probably slowly the mainstream media will also start talking positively around it, so that all of us and people who don't know about crypto will stop getting scared of what crypto is.
Yeah, some people feel like there are a lot of black money is there in crypto.
Correct. So that notion will go once media starts talking positively about it. It's all created by media.
Sometimes I think it could be true as well because you can't track it, right? So you never know.
No, so that's again the biggest misconception. Every crypto, as I said, every transaction can be tracked, and it can be tracked not today, not tomorrow. If you have $1 also from a crypto which has come to you from one wallet, that $1 can be tracked till the time it was created. So you can
Oh,
track every hash. So even if it was created, let's say 10 years back, it can you can track it. This money had come to you from me. Who gave this money to me? When did he give? If everything is on digital wallets, which is not for your physical or even for your digital cash. So that's a
then
wrong
why
misconception.
people, yeah, why they have like this misconception? They say decentralized and
Just
you cannot track it.
Yeah, that's just a misconception. Everything, every transaction from the day it was created, it can be tracked. So it's just a misconception.
So then why people say it's a decentralized? Is it like nobody is there to control it by
No, yeah,
government?
so it's a decentralized, which means you cannot, one person is not controlling it. But decentralization and not tracking are again two different things altogether, right? Decentralization means there is not one single person controlling it, so which is good for society, because everybody is, if everybody is as a owners in it, like we have seen the 2008 bank crashes when there were banks who were doing it. But when you say it cannot be tracked, that's a wrong notion. With technology, everything can be tracked, and in fact everything is in public. So there's no harm. In fact, there every day on Twitter you see there are people who talk about that this is the amount of cryptocurrencies has been bought by BlackRock. This is the amount of cryptocurrencies has been bought by Trump media. Now this is the power which you will never know in real stocks, because it all happens under the closed gates. But since it is public, everybody can track and they can talk about it.
Oh, so if I'm sending money to someone, if government wants, they can track it.
Yeah, if they have a wallet address, everything can be tracked from day one to day zero when it was created. So that's easy.
Okay. And nowadays we are seeing like a lot of, especially the crypto platform where you invest, there are like a lot of scam is going on. Sometimes they just file bankruptcy. Sometimes people lose the money. Sometimes CEOs they go to jail. So
Correct.
how a person can keep like safe uh, cryptocurrency?
So I mean, the whole idea of cryptocurrency is has been created by it's with you, right? So if you start putting it in a centralized wallet, if you start putting in a centralized exchange, that is not something which can happen. So there's this very interesting saying in crypto which says it's not, if it is not, you don't have the keys, it's not your money. So you ideally create your own centralized keys, you create a decentralized wallet, and you keep the keys with you, you keep the money with you. So it's a bit complex for a newcomer. It might get a bit complex, but that's the right way to store your keys, to store your money with you.
Okay, so you mean to say keep it in hard wallet?
Correct. Keep it in a hard wallet, or keep it, or if even if you keep it in a, let's say in a digital wallet, you should have the keys. Nobody else should have.
Mm. And do you think like for Ethereum, means we are seeing like Bitcoin is going like skyrocketed in the process, but for Ethereum we are not seeing that much of price hike. So do you know like why it's like that, or is there any gap?
So I mean, I am a hardcore believer in Ethereum. More than Bitcoin, also I believe in Ethereum. I might be wrong. Again, it's not a financial advice to those people who are listening it. But I think Ethereum is going to go very high. The reason for that is it has a real use case. I mean, for every transaction, it makes money. A lot of people might not know there is something called as PE ratio, which happens in stocks as well. A
Mhm.
PE ratio of Ethereum is higher than Amazon. So just think about how underutilized it is currently. There have been, BlackRock is investing heavily in Ethereum. There has been a lot of talks around RWA, which is your real world assets. So everything, every chain, every asset which you have, which you can see is in, whether it is digital asset, whether it is a property, they are going to tokenize it, and all this tokenization is going to happen on Ethereum. So I'm bullish about Ethereum. I am also sad by seeing the price point from last few months, but I'm holding it, so I'm bullish on it.
Hopefully you have not invested too much money.
No, I have nothing, but yeah, but I'm bullish on Ethereum. I mean, I like Ethereum as a use case, as a technology.
But there are like nowadays, Solana is there, Sui is there. So people are telling that that's why the market cap of Ethereum is going down because of these cryptos. So is it true?
Yes, definitely. I mean, you as an investor, if you have only $100, you will invest this money in multiple chains. So yeah, definitely, that's also a problem, that a lot of money which was supposed to flow to Ethereum might have flown to Sui or other multiple chains. But I really don't think that's a big. The market is huge. I mean, the potential for this whole market is huge. We hardly, I was reading somewhere, I think hardly 5% or 7% people use crypto in the world. So there's a huge potential for that to pump up.
Only 5% of people use crypto in the world. That's
Yes,
it.
correct. Yes.
Oh, that's very less actually.
Yeah. Only 5 to 7%, not more than that.
And now market is like, if you see currently the market is like down. So what do you think? How, when it gonna go up? This is just the estimation. I know like
Yeah.
nobody can tell it.
No, I have no idea what is going. And again, I think it again depends on what do you say. Market is high, market is low. I think because of all these trade war stories which we have been hearing. Let's see. And probably after 2nd of April, when we have been hearing this tariff wars will happen, you never know. Suddenly, Donald Trump says on 1st of April, I was just kidding, I was just fooling around. So yeah,
Yeah, he's like
it's a
doing
crazy world we live in currently.
So, I have also seen that you have a company called Vitamin AI.
Yes.
What do you guys do on that? I didn't understand it properly. Like it has some AI kind of influencer marketing.
Correct. So Vitamin AI is an AI agent marketplace. Think of it like a Fiverr or an Airbnb. So where if you have made any kind of AI agent, you can come and list it there. As a user, I can hire any AI agent to do my social media marketing, to create content for me. Maybe this podcast which you are recording, there are AI agents who can just go, you can hire them, they can edit this podcast for you, they can cut smaller clips for you. So any kind of digital work, these are like your employees without being your employee, like a contractual AI agents, and that's what we have been building currently.
Oh, interesting. So, are there like other companies which are already doing this? Because I've never heard of this. Like first time.
Yeah, so there's no there are a lot of AI agents currently in market, but there is no marketplace. So we are the world's first marketplace for AI agents currently.
Wow, that's innovative. I would say that's really good idea.
Yeah. So that's the AI agents can come and they can, you can charge them, you can hire them, they can work for you.
And they can, we can assign any work to them, like any digital work.
Yes. So so there are multiple AI agents. Every agent will have certain KPIs. Every agent will have certain niche, certain things which we can do. But depending on what you need, you can just go pay them directly from the platform, and they will deliver the work for you.
And what is the delivery time?
It depends on 24 hours, 48 hours, depending on the work which you are giving it to them. They can deliver it to you.
Okay, and the payment is in cryptocurrency, right?
In cryptocurrency, correct. Yes.
And suppose if someone doesn't like the work, then is it like possible to?
Yes. So once you do the transaction, this money is not gone directly to these agents. It stays in an escrow account. And once they have delivered the work, once you're satisfied, once you say I'm satisfied with it, then only this money goes to them. Otherwise, it is kept it is not even in our custody also. That money is in a third party custody.
Okay. And how much is it like too costly?
It depends. I mean, again, like if you go on Airbnb, there are some houses which are like $25. There are some houses which are like $25,000. So depending on, there's a huge range. Every agent decide their own prices, and that's how they put it.
Okay. And so suppose, for example, I'm recording this podcast of maybe like 20 minutes, 30 minutes, and I want this to be edited. What do you think? Like, how much would be the price for that?
Again, I mean, there are like more than 70 plus AI agents currently on our platform, and every day my team is adding it. In fact, today they have added more 30, 40. So hundreds of, that's growing at a very fast pace. So I have no idea what charges what. Yeah.
So is it like, suppose one AI agent can charge different money than the other AI agent,
Yes.
even if they're doing the same work?
Yes. Yeah. It's simply like, that's how they work it. Yeah. It's not simply.
Oh, so it's like a kind of human being, I would say, right?
Yeah, it's exactly like, if you want to get better business, either you deliver it in low cost or you deliver high quality. So it's the same principle.
And how you guys like it means it's already like running, or it's like currently?
Yeah, it's already live. It's already live in closed beta. It's you can go and check out the product. You can test out a demo. Somebody from my team can come and give you a demo, and then yeah.
Okay. And how you for Voice of Crypto means it is, I would say, like really successful. You have so many users. So how you like reached to that point? Like how many years it took?
So it took us almost 3 years now. So we started in 2022, and from last 3 years we must have published more than 5,000 to 7,000 content pieces in writing, more than I think 200 videos, podcasts. So it took us a lot of time, time and effort, and yeah.
And you did it like basically more digital marketing for this, like advertising?
It's only digital, yeah. It's only digital. We did some IRL events also, but we are present like everywhere, wherever there's crypto conference, crypto happening, we are always there.
And it's totally bootstrap?
It's totally bootstrap, yes.
Oh, that's nice. Because most of the companies, they raise some funding, right? For
yeah. No, this one is completely bootstrapped till now. For Vitamin, we are raising funds because now you want to scale it up very fast, but for Voice of Crypto, it's bootstrapped.
And what are the services are there on Voice of Crypto? Is it like only news or like more services?
So it's news, podcasts, YouTube, brand integrations. These are like typical media offerings which any media company does. So that's what we do.
So basically, it's more like informative, right?
Yes. It's like, just look at it, any other news like look at Telegraph, look at New York Times. The same thing is what others do.
And do you have like a revenue model on Voice of Crypto, or there's no revenue model?
Yeah, we have it. So we charge advertising. From advertising, we get our money from advertisers.
Okay. So currently, I'm not sure like you want to share it, but currently how much revenue this platform is
I
doing?
can't share that.
That's what I'm telling. I just asked, like,
Yeah.
But, and so this data is not public, right?
No, obviously not.
Okay.
We are not a public company yet.
Oh, okay. So it's like more private.
Yeah.
And where are you from, Abhishek? Like in India?
I am originally from Rajasthan, but I stayed in Mumbai for a very long time. Like 18 years I spent in Mumbai.
And how long you're living in UK?
It has been 4 years now.
Oh, good time.
Yeah.
So your company is registered in UK itself, or it's in India?
Company is in UK.
Mm-hmm. I think in India, can you operate in crypto? I think they have different rules.
Yeah, you can. Yeah, you can, but yeah, there are different rules, but yeah, you can definitely.
So one last question: do you have a suggestion, like maybe like some crypto which you see has a potential in future? Maybe 3 crypto.
I think the normal ones, the blue chip ones, Bitcoin, Ethereum, Solana, BNB. If you are new, or even if you're not new, invest only in the blue chip ones. Don't invest in all those memes and because.
Yeah, I was about to ask about, because most of the people, they are making hype of these meme coins.
Yeah. So I think if you are a long-term investor and if you really want to stay safe, because anyways, crypto is a very volatile market. It's always better to invest in blue chip companies like Bitcoin, Ethereum, Solana, BNB, top 4-5 companies.
Okay. And do you have any story of anyone who become like super rich from crypto?
I have also heard this on Twitter. I have never met somebody in real life, so I really don't know. Are they real stories or they are just fake stories? So no idea about it.
Okay. Yeah, that's it for today. Thank you so much for coming, Abhishek, and sharing your valuable insight. And I'll put the link of also your website, Voice of Crypto. People can go and subscribe. Thank you so much.
Great. Thank you, everyone, for listening to this. And thank you, Tapan, for hosting me. And I'll see you guys. Thank you.
Yeah.